Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'll be doing a spoiler-free review of Long Bright River by Liz Moore. So this was actually the first book of the month book pick that I picked out for myself. My sister got me a 6-month subscription, and so this was the first one I picked, and it's been on my shelf since December, and I finally picked it up now. And I don't know why I was holding off reading this, and I'm kind of kicking myself for doing that because this book was honestly amazing. And I think I was hesitant because overall, like, there's been maybe a few handful of books that I've really ended up enjoying, and then the other ones that I picked from book of the month have just been kind of meh. So I was like, I'm gonna hold off on this one, and I think it was just I was worried that I wasn't going to like it, so I held off doing it. But this book was honestly amazing. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. So the synopsis of the story is that it follows Mickey, who is a Philadelphia police officer, and her sister Casey. So when there is a string of murders taking place that involve women who are being strangled that appear to be that are almost staged to look like an overdose, Mickey starts worrying about her sister Casey, who is a heroin addict and she hasn't seen on the streets in a long time. So as she is trying to, find her sister and, understand what's going on with these cases of murders, we get flashback to Casey and Mickey's upbringing as a child, and it goes through losing their mother at a very young age to an overdose, and we follow Casey down her path of addiction. And this book was honestly totally gripping. I think the kind of flashback to the present day along with the flashback to the past storyline in parallel with the current investigation, I think was done really well. It didn't feel very stop and go. It felt very, smooth, and it kind of progressed the story along, even though you were switching kind of along the timeline of the narration. But I really like that. I think it kept you on your toes, and you're trying to piece together things that are kind of falling apart and hints that the author gives you throughout, and you're kind of trying to piece together the pieces of the past to kind of make sense of what's going on now. And there were so many kind of shocking things going on in here. Like, I was literally like shocked with these things that are revealed, and looking back in hindsight, there is a lot of foreshadowing or hints that are dropped by the author about these things. But I think I was just oh, they said something, but I was thinking something else. But it was honestly tremendous. It was really really intense and spooky, and just kind of not necessarily spooky but intense, because you're getting these different perspectives, and you think someone's following this other person and all that. So it's really creepy in that sense of just that sense of being watched. I think it's really well done. Like I said, I only knocked this down 0.5 of a star because I did feel there are some pacing issues, especially in the middle, where things start to slow down. But for the most part, this book was really good. I think it raises a lot of important themes about kind of addiction and abuse of police power and misogyny and all those things, and kind of recovery of those things. I think this book did a really tremendous job of it. So basically the moral of this review is, don't be deterred by, the book of the month sign, because I think that's what I've come to realize, is that most of the books from the book of the month I haven't enjoyed. So I think that's why I subconsciously was kind of standoffish with this book. But overall it ended up being truly amazing. I think if you kind of suspense murder mysteries, I think you will like this. It really does bring to light, like I said, a lot of important themes. So if you think this book is for you, then I highly recommend it. It was honestly amazing, and my sister has a copy of this as well, and I was like, you need to read this, you're gonna love it. So like I said, don't worry about it, it's gonna be good. So you just need to, I was gripped from the first chapter. So yeah, it's honestly amazing. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you read this book and what you thought about it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.